Hey everybody, day 3 at the mining investment event in Quebec City, and I am here with Michael from Stillwater Mineral Corp. Got it right, didn't drop an S where I should have, or shouldn't have. How's the event been so far for you?
It's been fantastic, thank you, yeah.
Met some interesting people, had some good times, good food, good drinks.
It's our third time here of 4 shows, I think, in Quebec City, and always excellent. The show has grown, the company has grown nicely, the quality of meetings has grown. Frankly, is a really easy pitch to give right now in this environment.
All that is good. It's all good. Good news all the way through. Now, tell me a little bit more about Stillwater. Like, I've done a little bit of research, talked to you for a few times. You had a project in BC. It's a little bit on hold, but it's coming back. But right now, you got something really interesting going down south in the States.
Yeah, Montana is absolutely the flagship.
Okay.
We have half the Stillwater Complex. We share that with Sibanye and their producing mines. We've brought Glencore in as a major shareholder. Sorry, as a 15.4% shareholder, a strategic partner, board member as well. And we're basically applying very large South African mine models to that, hence the ex-Ivanhoe geologists that we've brought in as well to guide our expansion. You're correct about other assets. Montana Stillwater is the most recent acquisition, 2017, but I founded this company. As a result, we have 4 other project interests. A back-in right in BC, critical minerals in Yukon, Alaska, and then a gold project in Ontario that Heritage Mining is doing really good work on.
Okay.
Right now, they've earned 51% of that, and we're happy to see that one underway.
Well, it's good news for you guys.
They have some really good looking core recently. I like Heritage, I like Peter Schlow, I like what they're doing. And it lets us focus in Montana, which is the point.
And how is it working in the Montana jurisdiction? Because, you know, let's be honest, we're talking about the states, the United States. Every state is pretty much their own little country with their own regulation. We like to think of the United States as this big, overarching country where there's only one guy at the top makes all the decision, but that's not how it works. It's United States, and right now you're working with a state that is uber friendly and that are open to doing business. So how's your experience with them so far been?
It's been fantastic. I mean, where else can you fly your congressman around your own property in a helicopter? This is a rare opportunity. I've met all 4 federal politicians from Montana. They're all pro-resource. I met the governor at the state level, also pro-resource. It's been a really good place for us to operate. Montana has a long history of resource and mineral production. Dominant copper producer in World War I. A lot of that from the Butte area, not far from us. Stillwater, of course, the district, the igneous complex, chrome during the war years, subsidized by the US government. And then platinum palladium when the US needed that for catalytic converters. Discovery of the JM Reef in 1972, right beside us, now mined by Sibanye Stillwater, ramping up basically ever since. It's a really good place. And we're the ones explaining this to our congressmen and senators from a helicopter. Historic chrome mine, Sibanye's mine, Sibanye's other mine, district. This is a big, beautiful district, rich in minerals, wonderfully underexplored, especially that lower part that we've covered.
And when it comes to funding, I know that the U.S. government is very active towards, helping junior exploration companies. What's been your experience so far when it comes to financing? They're open, they're accessible?
They're very open, they're very accessible. It is messy, it's a lot of acronyms. It's a process, it's very hard to know where you are in the process. We are blessed to have supportive congressmen, senators, you name it. Sibanye mining beside us, a pro-mining community. This is all very supportive. My high-level view, the DOE, Department of Energy, will fund beneficiation, processing, downstream stuff. The DOD will fund drilling, feasibility studies, metallurgy, the kind of stuff that we want to do now. We're talking to both.
Okay.
We're also advising at a high level on permit reform, permit streamlining,
okay,
all this stuff too.
So your hands are in it, like not just for the company, but at a legislation level, you're just
No.
You dove right in and like, let's make this happen.
Absolutely. I'm at the highest levels I can get to. And then I've got, this little company called Glencore in DC.
Yeah, little company.
The CEO was out there a couple of months ago, and we are on the list as something to talk about. So we're punching above our weight in terms of the reach in DC.
Well, it's usually the way you get things done. You never punch at the weight you're at. You always try to punch above, and you cross your fingers to connect.
That's right.
So, and what's the feedback from your shareholders, your Canadian shareholders? Do they feel like, oh, well, we were more into Canada, or they're just seeing like, no, Mike is finding the opportunities, doing what he's got to be doing. So is that their sentiment, or you got some going like, we don't like the States right now? So do you get that feedback? Or?
No, we have a Canadian base. Probably the majority of our shareholders now are American. I don't hear, these people are looking for value. They're looking for return.
Yeah.
And we do have Canadian assets. They're compelling. They're earlier stage. Stillwater is a career maker, company maker. It's fantastic how the pieces have come together there. It's obviously the one to focus on.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
If you're doing
European, Canadian, Australian, American investors alike just want to see you run with it. Yeah.
And so far you've been doing that. So what do you feel, what's the expectation, for a drill program over the next 6 to 12 months? You're just going to keep going at it and getting more results?
Yep. We have 40,000 meters completed to date. We have 1.6 billion pounds nickel, copper, cobalt, 3.8 million ounces platinum group elements gold, as you know. We will look to expand that. We're fully permitted, fully bonded to expand that. And that's something we're ramping up to right now. That's the immediate priority. Wrapping a PEA study around this and some metallurgy, confirming the historic work done by AMAX is an important next step. We seem to have a very supportive market with us, finally. The venture index has broken 720 with great confidence. Gold is up. Silver today broke 35 finally. And platinum, I think we're getting a lot of attention because we have 1.3 million ounces of platinum in a producing American district. It's finally breaking out.
Yeah.
I think we finally have a wind in our sails. I think we can finally really show what we can do. Give us a 3-year timeline, and we're going to fast track this through those various studies that you need to do. Probably 80% of the budget towards drilling, top of my head, but the rest of it to those studies and fast tracking a production decision.
So it's all is positive. All is going good. And
finally.
Well, yeah, no.
It has been a longer bear market than we expected.
But that's part of the game. Anybody that does in the junior world and the mining world's got to realize that these are cycles, and we know when they start because we feel it.
Yeah.
We don't know when it ends, but we also know when we get a bit of a feeling when things are slowly picking up. And I got to say, just during this event, I've had a lot more smiley, positive people. And it's my biggest indicator was like they were talking less about their share price, more about their projects.
Right.
And that's, for me, that's always been an indication because they're like going like, no, let's put away the share price. It's important. Let's focus on the project and show the worth of what we're doing. Yeah. And that's when usually things begin to move because it has to do with the mindset of the management.
Yeah.
And talking to a guy like you that's upbeat and it's, it always helps. Right. Shareholders also, and you're also a shareholder of
I'm a
the
big
company.
Yeah, I have over 6 billion shares myself. And I wish I had more, frankly.
There you go. So the big resounding message would be shares are still cheap. It's time to get in because like when you do your grocery, you never buy your chicken at premium. You always buy it at discount.
Right.
So,
yes.
That's the whole Costco model.
Yeah.
So let's follow track on that. And if I wanted to purchase some Stillwater, where would I go?
In the States, the ticker is PGEZF.
Okay.
Platinum Group Element ZF. And in Canada, PGE.
And on which exchange?
TSX Venture in Canada and OTCQB in the US.
Oh, Mike?
criticalminerals.com if you want to know more.
There you go. And if anybody wants to ask you questions, ask him questions. Thanks a lot, Mike.
You bet.
absolute pleasure to finally meet you. We've talked a lot on the phone, talked a lot through emails, but finally meeting you, and honestly, great guy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. And don't forget to watch our last video. Bye!